Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Muth. I am a registered nurse at Upstate University Hospital working in the Interventional Radiology Department. I am also currently a student in the Family Nurse Practitioner program at SUNY Upstate. For this presentation, I have chosen to elaborate on the available resources about a chronic illness that more than likely affects every family household, and that is cancer. Every day, I go to work and I'm surrounded by patients with this chronic illness, whether it be an oncology patient coming in for their new port placement or a patient that needs an administration of local radiation and chemotherapy. Working in this field, I have taken an interest in oncology, and I would someday love to be a hematology-oncology nurse practitioner. Chronic illness can be defined as an altered health state that will not be cured by a simple surgical procedure or a short course of medical therapy. I believe that a chronic illness, such as cancer, does not only affect the individual, but also the family as well. These family members are often critical to successful patient care, and it is therefore important that they are given attention and support as well. I have chosen breast cancer as my chronic illness as it has affected my family personally. The resource I have chosen to present on is the American Cancer Society and their webpage. This organization helped my family tremendously with support and local resources when my aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 47. As stated earlier, when a loved one is diagnosed with breast cancer, it has a profound impact on everyone, the patient and their loved ones alike. The shock of the diagnosis, the treatment options, the myriad of decisions to be made, and the potential to change everyone's future can be overwhelming. The main purpose of this video tour is to present an overview of one of the resources patients and their families can use if they have been diagnosed with breast cancer. As you can see here, the American Cancer Society's mission statement says that they are a nationwide community-based voluntary health organization dedicated to eliminating cancer as a major health problem by preventing cancer, saving lives, and diminishing suffering from cancer through research, education, advocacy, and service. In order to provide a reliable resource to a patient or a family member, a practitioner must look at many different factors to determine the resource's credibility. One way a practitioner can do this is by evaluating their SEERS score. SEERS was developed to create an interactive rubric to analyze and grade the quality of internet sources used by students. There are 5 criteria that SEERS uses to assign a score to a source. As you can see here from the picture, they are authority, educational value, intent, originality, and quality. I've rated this website at a 5 because it was created by a highly regarded organization which is viewed as a leading source of content available to those diagnosed with cancer. Many providers often refer to patients to this website and organization for reference and support. On this slide, this was a video made by the American Cancer Society and published on their website. I found it moving, and it's a message about their organization. I'll play it for you now.
I'm afraid the biopsy results are not what we're hoping for. It is breast cancer. We've got some options. Sophia, are you sure there's no one you'd like us to call for you?
Help the American Cancer Society to save lives and give patients a hand to hold. Donate today.
Hi, I'm Paula with the American Cancer Society. We'll do this together.
As a side note, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I found it relevant to share some statistics that I found on the American Cancer Society's website related to this illness. Each year in the United States, more than 240,000 women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and more than 40,000 women will die from the disease this year. Most breast cancers are found in women who are 50 years or older, but breast cancer also affects younger women. About 10% of all new cases of breast cancer in the United States are found in women younger than 45 years of age. One of the mottos that can be found on this website is Cancer Information, Answers, and Hope, available every minute of the day. The URL to this website is simple and can easily be remembered by a patient or family member. You can visit this website at www.cancer.org. When you first visit the organization's homepage, you're provided with many different options to explore based on the information you may be looking for. You can start by clicking the tab in the upper left-hand corner called Cancer A to Z. From here, they provide links about specific type of cancers. By clicking on a picture, they provide a broad range of basic information about each type of cancer and its causes, to in-depth information on specific cancer types, including risk factors, early detection, diagnosis, and treatment options. We can click on breast cancer to get started. This is where patients and their families can find specific information and support related to breast cancer. By clicking on an individual box presented here, patients can find more in-depth information related to each topic. As you scroll further, you are given the option to click on different downloadable PDF files. This is a great tool for patients and their families and providers alike. These documents can be printed by patients to use for future reference or for a provider to print this out and give to their patients. One feature of this website that I would like to emphasize is the information about treatment and support available to patients and their families. To access this information, you can scroll all the way back up to the top of the page and click on Treatment and Support from the main menu. Once you click on the tab, you are brought to a page where patients and their families can find out more detailed information about the services the American Cancer Society provides. Patients can learn about treatment options, get advice on coping with side effects, and have their questions answered about paying for treatment. They can even find you a free ride to treatment or a place to stay when treatment is far from home. If you were to click on the box about caregivers and their families, it brings you to a page that provides an interactive caregiver resource guide. This is an invaluable tool that can be used by the practitioner in order to give caregivers the resources they will need to support their loved one. This PDF is available anytime on this webpage or can be downloaded and printed. In conclusion, this webpage is a reliable resource that a practitioner can provide to a patient or family member who has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer. It not only provides information regarding the pathological aspects of the disease, but it also contains information related to the psychological issues that patients and their families may face when dealing with a chronic illness.